Good Friday morning to everybody. You've made it to the end of the week, and welcome to our video, our first video of today. And we're going to start off like we normally do with our morning reading. And this morning reading is called Swamp Party. That's right, Swamp Party. Look at the picture here. You can see we got some interesting critters crawling around and creeping around everywhere. You got a little maybe salamander looking at some green stuff. You got a little snail there doing its thing, holding on the lid of something. You got somebody here with some funky eyes, and you got this cool little plant in the middle, and this, which I'm assuming is a young lady here. Let's find out what's going on in this swamp party before you start your Friday evening parties with your friends. Let's take a look here. Swamp Party, written by Chuck Woods and illustrated by Eugenia Nobaki. Illustrated means to kind of draw. Like, for example, it draws Eugenia has drawn these pictures to go with Chuck Woods' words. All righty. Big Mama looked around the house. I think we're all ready, she told Mudweenah. Aunt Muddle, or Aunt Muddle, was coming for dinner, and Big Mama likes things to be just right. Lovely cobwebs hung from the ceiling, dirt and dust clung to the windows, and a bunch of brown weeds and sticks that sat in the vase on the table. Mudweenah tucked her pet wombat under the bed. Big Mama wrote "Welcome" in the mud on the floor. The toad lip stew is in the pot on the stove and said, and a puddle of yummy swamp juice is in the sink. What are we having for dessert? Mudweenah asked. Dessert? I forgot all about it, Big Mama cried. You can see she's writing "Welcome" on the ground. You can see the wombat going underneath the bed. We have all sorts of fun things going on here in this screen. Don't you worry, I'll hunt for the dessert. You get Aunt Muddle. Mudweenah said. You're a child, dear, Big Mama said. She gave Mudweenah a lick on the cheek and set off for the swamp. Look at that long lick right there. Dang, that's a long lick. Look at the little guy holding that door open. That's kind of neat. Look at him holding that door open. So I'm checking on. Did I get this done right? Ooh, 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 oh. Sorry. Mudweenah loved her Aunt Muddle. She was having so much fun. Aunt Muddle played tic-tac-toe with the real sticks. She knew how to squeeze a frog's belly and make it burp, and Aunt Muddle could whistle tunes on her toes. There she is on her toes right there, and she's dreaming about so much fun she's going to have with her aunts. I'll need a special dessert for the Aunt Muddle. Mudweenah thought. Fly pie with a slime crust. That's the best. She grabbed a jar of fly nets. And you wait here, Rufus, she said. The little wombat always wanted to come with her, but he was too slow. She needed to hurry. Fly pies take some time to make. First, Mudweenah slopped some slime into the jar. It was good and gooey. Then she sloshed through the mud to the swamp cabbage patch. You can see, ooh, it's nasty. Mudweenah looked around the swamp. Cabbages were good and rotten. The flies were everywhere. They love rotten swamp cabbage. And who can blame them? Mudweenah filled up her jar with the flies, and she ran the whole way home. Aunt Muddle would be there soon. She had to hurry. Mudweenah threw open the door, raced into the kitchen, but she had forgotten about Rufus. The chubby wombat was sleeping in his red woolly hat right by the door. Mudweenah tripped over him. Oh no, there's Mudweenah tripping over the wombat, and there goes all those wonderful flies that she worked so hard to capture. Have you guys ever worked so hard to capture something or get something or collect something, and then all of a sudden, whoops, it disappeared? It could be something as simple as making a TikTok, or something complicated as collecting some flies. But I know I've had that case where I've worked so hard on something and oops, it's all gone. I tell you what happened most recently with me is making a video like this where I forgot to hit save. Oh no. Oh, look at that. That's a nice illustration there. She crashed to the floor, and so did the jars of flies. At the same time, the front door opened. In came Big Mama and Aunt Muddle. Mudweenah felt like crying. Poor Mudweenah. Why, Mudweenah? Aunt Muddle cried. What a wonderful surprise. You know the flies are my favorite. Let's eat desserts first, and then we snick, snack, and thwat. All those flies were gone before you could say swamp party. So this is a fantasy story that couldn't really happen. And I'm running out of time, so I'm going to go ahead and end this first video here.